Are you ready to perform at your highest potential? Welcome to the Performance Matters podcast from GP Strategies, your talent transformation partner. In each episode, we'll interview industry experts and explore best practices and innovative insights to help your organization improve performance. Stephane, you believe coaching can help alleviate some of these burdens related to, for example, the pandemic. I'd be curious to hear a little bit more from you and your perspective on that.
Yeah, sure. So I'll pick it up where what I was saying is any change really is a good place to start coaching, right? So there's change at the personal, but the organizational change also, whether it's a merger, whether it's deciding to bring back the employees to the office or not, whether it's finishing off that digital transformation that was triggered by the pandemic, right? Which will mean embracing new systems, new processes, all those things, all those changes that are happening at a faster and faster pace, whether it's embracing artificial intelligence, all those things are happening really, really fast, and people have to adapt. And it's a lot easier to adapt if somebody is by your side and giving you at least feedback on how you're doing and help you step back so you can look at the field around you and decide on your next step. In addition to this, in this very moment, there is a lot of uncertainty. Right? We've been promised, I was reading the Wall Street Journal, we've been promised a recession for now 9 months. It hasn't come yet. There's a bit of a rolling recession. Some industries have laid off, some others it's coming for others, and so on. So there's a lot of uncertainty, and the transparency that organization had during the pandemic, in a way, has disappeared because the C-suite now is thinking, well, maybe we're going to have layoffs, right? And we're not telling anybody. So if you're in the middle management, the future is murky. And that's when emotions take over, stress, fear, and sometimes flight, which means people leaving. If you want to avoid all these things, having a coach by your side, helping you see through the fog, and also, step back from the emotions and look at the emotions and rationalize and plan is essential.
I think the pandemic really did turn the work world on its head, and companies and organizations figured out how to work remotely. We work with NASA. They figured it out. If NASA can figure it out, anybody can figure it out. And now you have return to work policies that are impacting people in a really profound way. You know, they blended personal and professional work, and it's such a great opportunity for coaching at this stage of our work life.
So what I'm hearing from you is it's always been important. It's even more important now in these times of uncertainty, whether it's just physically, where are you working, to am I going to be working at an organization, and having someone in your corner, someone who can look outside, share insights or reflections, maybe even help with things like, where people feel a little emotionally hijacked, and having that sounding board there is very valuable here. And so I'm going to just step outside here for a second and say, so I'm assuming one of the cool things about BetterManager as a service is that you're helping democratize coaching overall. Is that kind of my sense here, just coming at this fresh from the outside?
Yes, it's very true. Yes, we've built programs and we've recruited coaches and figured out the equation so that everybody can be happy. Meaning we can compensate the coaches in a very fair way, while at the same time offering a service that is affordable for middle and new managers.
The Performance Matters podcast is brought to you by GP Strategies. Together, we can create a world where business excellence makes possibilities achievable. You can subscribe to the show anywhere you get podcasts, or listen on our website at gpstrategies.com.